Morning traders, I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures. Downtown Chicago here Friday morning. Happy Friday to all of us. We're here to talk to you about the grain market. Okay, the corn market. I got the first chart of corn here in front of us, and I've got the 50 period moving average on the charts I'm going to send you today. Kind of seems like these are the pivots here. We're above these lines, the market's good, and below the market's not good. So yesterday we had a big sell-off in the row crops here, corn and soy, and you can see corn back up here today. So certainly we seem to be trending higher with a little bit of small volatility in the air. It is January now. It's the time of year we're supposed to have more acres in 2019 in Great USA. And how does the corn market do that? It rallies to higher prices. So we'll see if we can't pick ourselves up here today. And a little bit of strength in wheat going to help corn close higher today for the week. The corn market now, there are rumors of China buying U.S. corn, U.S. sorghum. So what I wanted to say is this corn market's supposed to hold together while this rumor mill works around. And we had the weakness yesterday, but we're back up today. So another thing, the January 11th crop report is postponed due to our government shutdown. So we need all the information we can, and supply and demand. Demand is so important. Export demand is so important. This January 11th crop report is supposed to be friendly to the corn market with lower yields last year. So we really need all of this information. And I'm going to make a little bit of a side note of a joke. With the government shutdown, one information we're getting is the ethanol production every week. We're at a 38-month low in ethanol production, just the worst line of demand for the corn market, and yet the government's able to put this information out on a weekly basis. Okay, the soybean market down sharply yesterday. So we're up here today. Certainly China, USA back and forth. And, here's some tidbits on soybean and as this trade redirects itself in the world. European Union purchases of U.S. soybeans are up over 115%. So that's impressive. In the European Union, their regulation and their anti-GMO really stepping up here and buying a lot of U.S. soybeans. Canada's soybean sales to China double in the last 6 months. So as China searches around for soybeans, they're turning to Canada here, our neighbor to the north, buying twice as much as they have in the last 6 months. So tit for tat here, we need to get this USA-China resolved. It seems like it's going to. This is my opinion now. I really believe that the probability of losses of soybean production in Brazil is greater than the probability of China buying U.S. soybeans. So this dryness in Brazil, we're some of these areas have the driest parts for 40 years, and this isn't going to go away. So we won't know the yields in Brazil till the combines start rolling later in the month. So every weekend we need good rains, and if we're sharply higher Sunday night and Monday, early next week, it's the dryness in Brazil driving the market. Lastly, the wheat market here up strong today. You can see the chart in wheat. Egypt bought all of their wheat from Russia again this week, and Russia just can't keep up this pace of quality wheat to the world. Sooner or later they're going to run out, and this export demand is going to turn to USA. Everybody have an excellent weekend.